had a huge lunch today. Haven't eaten in like 7 hours, but I had a huge lunch. Okay, who are we? We're playing Evil Chess Coach. Interesting. I'm very confused. I'm gonna check out this profile after this. Very funny. Evil Chess Coach. What is this a spite account? Did someone have a bad lesson and they're just in it for the spite now? Okay. We're gonna throw in a check. We got the 2 knights Tango. Honestly, I'm not 100% certain what I'm doing in these positions. As I mentioned before, I'm still neck deep in the E4, E5 course. I still have a lot of variations of that, but probably in like a month and a half, I can switch over to the 2 knights Tango. All right, what should we be doing here? Yeah, so the thing about knight d2 is interesting. On the one hand, I can't ruin their structure with bishop takes c3, but on the other hand, this knight is just misplaced in a lot of positions. I like a5 a lot. If they play a3, I'm just going to retreat the bishop to e7. And I'm just claiming a little bit of space for myself. And the argument I'm making here is that the knight is going to be worse placed than it would be on c3. Yeah, I have not studied the 2 knights Tango at all, but what I'm banking on is just I'm banking on the fact that I know enough about Queen's Gambit to wing this, like a true bird master would. You got to wing it sometimes. If dude plays e4, I could actually take here. Bro better be ready for that. Evil Chess Coach, man, that is a funny name. Funny name. I got a lot of questions. It's time to go. Still got the coffee here. It's like 8 p.m. here in Argentina. But due to the fact, I engineered my schedule, I'm in such a better place now that I don't have lessons every day. Now that I only have lessons on 2 days of the week, it's just so much less of a drain there. Okay, well, if I take, actually, yeah, let's take here. I think that this is interesting. If knight takes, okay, there. I think actually knight takes would have been better. I really want to play a4 here, but a4, knight e5. This is going to get messy. I'm going to play a4 anyway because you are supposed to do this in the BOGO. Maybe Evil Chess Coach maybe Evil Chess Coach can play d5. I don't know. There. All right. Well, okay, so the idea of this now is d5 takes. This knight is going to be hanging here, which is not going to be good. I want to put the bishop on a6. Bishop a6, e4, d5 takes? No, that's not going to be fun. Yeah, I feel like bishop a6 is the right... No, sorry, what am I talking about? Bishop a6 hangs this pawn here. We cannot do that. All right, yeah, let's just play bishop b7 here. Not the end of the world. If e4, I could play something like d5. Yeah, recently, so Friday, I went to a Blitz tournament in Argentina. It was lovely. They filmed the games. I'm really hoping I can get a hold of this footage because this footage would be excellent. It's really like just me playing the bird against people in real life. Yeah, it would be excellent footage for the channel. But I left them my emails for them to email me the footage, and they have not emailed me the footage. So I'm hoping they email me the footage. Yeah, I'm really hoping the footage didn't get lost in the mail. But yeah, anyway, it was really fun to play. And yeah, pretty much my theory came true. I just destroyed the competition, and it's because I literally played gimmicky openings every single game. And so it was just a combination of a bunch of things. It was the fact that it was the fact that I got them out of what they knew, and the fact that I knew my system so well that it was just unbelievably difficult for them to handle. They found themselves in the Dragon's Den, and there was no escape. It was time to go. The games were actually quite beautiful, though. I got one game in a bird's defense, and I hadn't even done the chapter yet, but it was a really interesting pawn sacrifice that turned out in my favor. All right, so we got some great squares here in the center. I really want to transfer this knight around to c4, but if knight a5, they can take on a4. Should we start with queen d7? Well, okay, so look at that. He's going for knight d2. I'm not sure if I should be that worried about that, though. Like queen d7, knight d2, if I take there, he could take with the bishop. Still got the broken mouse. Take with the bishop, I take on d4. Bro could also take with the queen. I play knight a5, knight c4. That's not a problem. These pawns are running down the board, though. I need to be a bit careful about this. Knight a5, queen takes a4, knight c4, queen c2. That's complicated business. Yeah, I'm down a pawn there, though. I'm not sure I have enough to justify that. We could also try f6 here, actually. f6 makes a lot of sense. Because with f6, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to crunch open this position before he has time for f4, f5. We don't want to let him do his malevolence like a truly malicious, evil chess coach would. F6 looks very interesting. I'm not sure what f6 is threatening, though. Yeah, okay, I'll play queen d7 for now. We'll do this. If knight d2, I'm going to take and then play f5 quickly, and that's going to lead to some real mayhem. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I mean, the idea of f5, he's going to play knight d2, takes, I'll play f5, and the idea is that I'm giving him a protected pass pawn here, but I am going to just install a knight on the blockading square. All right, there. That's a feisty move. Okay, I want to play f5. I really want to play f5. But then knight g5. No, knight g5 I take and I take on d4. That wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, what are we doing here? Yeah, this is a bit uncomfortable. Maybe I should have been paying more attention rather than talking about the Dragon's Den and so forth. I'll play f5 here. Honestly, I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I'm just banking on the fact that my opponent will make a mistake and I'll just wing something. Okay, there. We're going to take with the rook. Attacking the knight, attacking this. I guess that's actually technically defense, but yeah, so be it. Yeah, okay, knight e5. I saw this position, and I thought that we have takes and rook c6 here. This is what I was banking on. Hitting the queen. If queen d3, then I think we have bishop a6. Bro has to move back somewhere, and we're definitely... I think we're out of the woods now. Yeah, queen d1, I even have d4. Well, d4, rook takes... No, that's not good. Queen d1, I'll take. Queen takes, then d4. That looks good. Really messy stuff here. No, there he plays queen c4. That's wild, actually. All right. Man is playing queen b1. Man is playing queen b1. Can't we play d4 now? No, d4 hangs this. What am I talking about? All right, what is going on here? What am I going to do in this situation? I don't think he can do anything yet. We need to just stay patient and stay humble. I guess he's going to try f3. Should I play knight c5 then? Knight c5 actually makes a lot of sense. Look at that. Knight c5, my knight is going to come around to b3. Knight c5, though, I'm a little worried about rook d1. Rook d1, knight b3, he takes. Yeah, that's not going to be good. There's a bit of... Yeah, there's a bit of danger in this position. Some legitimate danger here. All right, I'm going to play rook d8. Hopefully this works. Now his queen is not guarding this any longer. So probably I can get away with this. Really, really messy stuff at the moment. Yeah, bro is playing a very good game. I mean, we're just waiting here, pal, man. It's time to go. It's legitimately time to go. I have to get moving. Steakhouse is going to close. I'm not even going to the steakhouse, honestly. There, that's a good move. If I play rook e6, he's going to take. Okay, we play rook c4. Yeah, rook c4, because the thing, I need to be a little careful, right? Like queen e7, then he could take on e4. He could also, queen e7, the big problem is takes and then takes. That's going to be very annoying. So let's play rook c4 here. Keeping everything under control. He can, what can he do here? He could take, and trade off a lot of material. That's still an interesting position, though. Anything can happen there, because rooks are still on the board. There's a massive, like, differential in terms of where the pawns are scattered there. I would definitely play that position for a win. It wouldn't be that easy. It'd legitimately be time to go. Dude, I'm going to be staying up all night, man. I'm finishing a coffee and it's like 8 p.m. Your boy is up for the late night. But luckily for me, I don't have lessons. Like, lessons are the only thing that are really fixed in my schedule. Yeah, I don't have lessons for the next 3 days. So I got time. Dude, I'm starving. I'm so hungry. Yeah, man, we're waiting here. Queen d3. Okay, I could play knight c5. Bishop a6 also makes sense. A lot of moves make sense here. Like knight c5 takes, b takes. No, then he takes here. We're just getting a little feisty. We play queen e7. Yeah, queen e7 looks best, right? Takes, I can just take with the rook. not a concern. If he takes this way, then yeah, I'm just always a little careful. You got to be very careful in these positions because there's just a lot of pressure against all of these. Another thing I always have to watch out for is f3. F3 might trap my knight in some positions, but luckily here now I have knight c5 or knight g5. I wonder if this guy is brooding and plotting like a true evil chess coach would. Okay, here let's play knight c5. This is exactly what I'm waiting for, right? We want to kick this queen out. Now that he's played f4, if I can ever break through on this diagonal, on this rank, I should be completely winning. f4 is a really big mistake. He should have stayed patient. He's not going to have time for f5, f6. If he did, this probably would be worth it, but he's just not going to have time. Looking at this now, I'm realizing that I was actually threatening to take here, but he had to find another way to defend it. Maybe takes and then something. I don't know exactly, but not this. He's going to be in a lot of trouble now. d4 is happening way too soon. Queen e2, I also have bishop a6. Yeah. Oh, well, wait. Queen e2. I'm realizing now he could almost take here, but luckily for me, I could take back. Yeah. Just barely holding on here. Not calculating a thing. Okay, there. Well, he's not attacking my rook now, though. I'm going to play d4. We can also try g6 here. d4, he takes. If I take, no, then he checks. Okay, no, so d4 takes, knight takes. That looks great. Let's go for that, because his bishop is getting really, really bad here. Bro's bishop is awful. He's going to take here. He's also, yeah, he's falling behind on time. I think he's going to lose this game. Bro's got to chill it with the evil, man. It's time to go. You can't be plotting and scheming while your time is ticking like this, pal. This might be the best chess.com username I've ever played against, though, honestly. Like, kudos to this guy for this username. Evil chess coach. Bro is scheming. I don't know what he's scheming about, but he's scheming about something, man. You're not evil for nothing. Okay, let's take. Bishop c8 would also be good, actually. Look at that. Bishop c8. Where does his queen go? Yeah, let me just take here, though. His light scores are going to be so weak now. Let's actually, well, yeah, so I should stabilize the light squares as best I can. Let's play g6. This does weaken the dark squares a bit, but I don't see how his bishop would be able to get over to ever really attack them. Yeah, queen g4, I'll play something like knight b3, rook c2. This should be the end of the game, honestly. Honestly, I'm going to go get myself some ice cream. I live right near this great ice cream shop. It's called Capricci. It's like an Italian gelato place. It's delicious. It's scrumptious. I'm going to go get myself an ice cream. Then I'll come back after to do the analysis because honestly, I'm pretty tired. This was a lesson day for me. So I had a bunch of lessons. I guess he's going to try f5 here. I wanted to drill the knight into b3, but maybe that's not the right approach. Is f5 anything for me to be really worried about? Is f5 scary? That is the big question. Does f5 do that much? I don't think it does. Maybe it does, actually. Maybe, should we play, well, queen e6, the thing, I don't want to allow, that's just a free-for-all if something like that happens. Yeah, this is a mess. Okay, actually, wait, look at this. d3. Let's play d3. That's the way to inhibit. Now he can't play f5. Takes, no, this is losing, though. You can't do that. His king is going to be way too weak now without the bishop. Let me just take here. He could, oh, he has a check. That was so stupid of me. He had a check here. That was ridiculously bad on my part. I literally think he would have gotten a draw if he checked. Yeah, that complete blunder on my end with that one. We got to do this check. Doing this check, covering that. Does rook c2 work? Takes. Yeah, what is this? I could also play rook e4, actually. Yeah, rook e4 makes more sense. Rook e4, rook d1, takes. Rook takes d5. No, that's a mess. Should I play rook c2? Let's play rook c2. I'll figure out the rest later. I could never be worse here. Honestly, I'm just going to play on his time. There. Now we're going to play queen b3. I'm taking on b2 soon. Yo, this evil dude's got to chill out. Stop finding so many good moves. He missed the draw, though. That's wild. Yeah, that's wild. It's also a reflective. My skills are really dampening here. There. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna take. Oh well, if I take, he takes here. I don't think that really. Wait, if I take this way, takes. We take here. Actually, look at this. Takes, takes, and then queen c2. Then takes, takes. That's winning. He has no way to cover rook d1 and all right. Yeah, this is some weird stuff. I'm gonna take here. Queen c2. Am I missing anything here? No, he doesn't have checks. That's really critical, and I'm just gonna have more options now. Really spicy move there. There. Yeah, let's throw in. How are we gonna do this? Let's throw in a check. If I play queen h1, he takes here. I take here. Yeah, this is honestly, this is pretty crazy. I'm gonna just play this. I guess this is gonna be a draw technically, but I'm gonna flag him. He's defending tremendously well. Yeah, I'm literally gonna just flag him. Yeah, dude, how is this guy finding these moves? Let's play c5 here. This is a testament to the human spirit, the way this guy's handling this. King d5, dude, they're finding fantastic moves here. Oh, that's wild. That's mate. Okay. Yeah, that was a really close one. Yeah, long story short, guys, I'm gonna go get some ice cream.
Time to go!